John, it took you guys just a little bit to get going in that early stretch. Just as some of those shots aren't falling, what's your mindset, thought process as you guys are trying to find a rhythm?
I think keep attacking and keep trusting each other. I think we did that well in the first half. That's what opened the lead up. And then the second half, what we did was, kept at it what we did in the first half, and then cleaned up our defense a little bit better.
Let's go, Nick, and then in the back.
Yeah, Andrew, I'm sure you were asked this maybe this week, but just being a Wisconsin native, I know team first guys. So what was it like to obviously get the victory and also have maybe your best performance in the day in this one?
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. That game's been circled on our schedule for a while. Obviously, anytime, we play a in-state rival, it's going to be a game every time. So just being out there, being able to experience that, it's a blessing, especially with this group of guys. I don't want to do it with anybody else, so I'm just blessed.
Go ahead.
This is for John and Andrew. Has early this season shown you how entertaining you guys can be when you're clicking?
Like when we play with each other and we play together, it's really fun playing with these guys. Because any given night, you can, from our three guards that start, from our guards that come off the bench, from our bigs, who play really well today. Like it could be anyone's night. It could be Rhodey's night. It could be my night. It could be Nick's night. And then we're just feeding off each other. And that's really fun to play with and going to battle with these guys.
John, thank you. Consistency's been a pretty big message over the last few weeks. You guys feel like this was maybe your most consistent game, start to finish?
I feel so, yeah. We'll look at the film and see what we need to fix, but I think this has been the most consistent 40 minutes we have played. Obviously, they had a low scoring stretch, but we weathered that storm and came out with the victory and, tightened up a few things that in the past that we need to work on.
Michael, you got a mic yet for Michael here, please? Oh, go ahead, and then we'll be through.
Andrew, piggybacking off Nick's question, had you gone to any Wisconsin Marquette games growing up? Do you remember anything about that?
Yeah, I think I've been to a couple of them. Yeah, so
Anything memorable?
Wisconsin winning, I guess. But I've been to a couple and just, obviously growing up in the state, watching, I know how, intense this rivalry is and, especially me being in my last year, I wanted to go out on top, so glad we could do it.
Can I follow up on that quick?
Yeah.
Did you see anything this week? There's just not many Wisconsin guys in this game on either side. Did you?
John's been in this for a couple years. He's played them, was it the third time?
Third time, yeah.
So a lot of them, they knew, but, I definitely try to bring a little bit of edge this week, just let them know it's personal too, so, yeah.
Go ahead, Michael.
There's obviously a lot of scores on this team, but you've got 86 points in your last 3 games. I guess, what was the learning curve of playing around some of the other scores, and how do you feel like you found your rhythm over the last couple games?
Honestly, I just learned from the ones that came before me. Shout out to John Tanji. Like, he was consistent with his scoring every single night. And just different spots. Obviously, when you're top on the scout, you got to find different ways to score. And you just got to be mentally prepared. And then I just learned from guys like that if you're a scorer and that's your job, you have to be consistent with it. And I think these guys do a good job of just finding me in the right places and, and just playing good off me. And we have a very unselfish team. If it's my night and I'm rolling, they try to look for me and find me. If it's not my night, it's someone else's night, I'm trying to look for and find them. I think it just comes and flows. But I'm blessed to be part of this team, and I'm blessed to, be able to score.
Let's go, Nick, and then you can do.
Alexis, double-double tonight. You didn't miss a shot that you took. Just how do you feel like your rhythm and comfort are coming along with this increased opportunity?
Wow. Yeah. You miss a shot?
No.
Oh.
I think this game really helps me for my confidence. I haven't scored in the last 3 games. On a trip, I have scored in 80 points, but I know my role. It's definitely different from what I used to, and then this game definitely helps me. And the guys are giving me the ball when I'm hot. So yeah.
Go ahead, Clark.
Andrew, pretty efficient night for you here shooting wise. Just can you speak to kind of what went into that today?
Yeah. I try to go in the same game every time and just, let the ball come to me, try to not force anything. So I just did the same thing tonight, and things fell into my hands, and I just took advantage of it. So, I just try to come with that approach every day. I'm playing with great people around me and guys who can score. So, when the ball finds me and I need to make a decision or make a play, I'm in the right state of mind to do that when I get it and when it comes to me. But just not forcing anything and just sticking to the script.
In the back of the
John,
camera.
back here. Can you just describe the emotions of this week, scoring 1,000 points and then 30 points against Marquette, big win over a rival? Just the emotions you've been feeling this week.
It's a blessing. That's the emotion I feel right now. I'm blessed. And it's an honor to be a part of this team. And, I'm blessed to be in this culture and play for Wisconsin, wear this W across my chest. I didn't want to shed a tear when Coach hugged me and he gave me the ball for 1,000 points, but it was a very emotional moment for me, but I knew I had a game to play. But, yeah, it was just a blessing that Coach took a chance on a kid like me and, just reaping what I sowed of seed time and harvest, what I go by, reaping my harvest by planting the seed, just keep working hard, and Coach trusted me.
We got Andrew in the back, then we got John.
John, what does it mean to you to beat those guys? How important is that to you?
It's important. Like, when I first came in, I didn't know how big the rivalry was because I'm a Michigan kid. All I know is Michigan State, Michigan, and Michigan, Ohio State. So I didn't know how big the rivalry was because I didn't grow up watching Wisconsin. But when I came here and the guys who's from here and Gilly and Kles taught me how big this rivalry is, I took it personal. And it's an honor to beat them because there was a sour taste in our mouth from them beating us at their crib last year. So it's a good feeling beating them at our place and getting the fans what they deserve.
We got 2 questions left. Let's go John and Michael.
For John, when you have Alexis getting a double-double, when you have no one doing a double-double, how much does that kind of free you and the other guards up kind of offensively to do your thing?
Honestly, it helps us just get out and run. When the offensive team shoots a shot and they don't get their offensive rebound, and then we get it and we're running, that's when our offense is at their best. So those guys did a great job today. I know they'll have many more games like that.
Michael, go ahead with the last question.
Alexis, what was your reaction to being put in the starting lineup earlier this week, and what do you feel like you've improved on those over the course of the season?
What I pulled down, I think, is, as I said before, I know my role, and I just try to do it as best as I can. No knocks out, rebounds, rim run, and then space the floor out, and I think I got pretty good at that.